Hey G Squad, and welcome back to my channel. So of course you see by the title, today I'm going to be showing you how I make brown stew chicken. So I just want to say hope everyone is well. Thank you so much for stopping in to see what your girl is cooking today. You're always welcome. I really appreciate the love. And yeah, we're pushing towards 1,000, y'all. So let's make sure we share this video, like, comment, and yeah, let's get to 1K, alright? So family, without further ado, we'll get right into this video. So I will see y'all at the stove. Bye! Alright family, so this is everything that I'm going to be using to make a chicken today. So I have 2 packs of chicken, wingettes, as well as thighs. I have some fresh thyme. These are my my vegetables and herbs that I'm going to be using. I have carrots, 2 different types of sweet bell peppers. I have 1 tomato, 1 medium onion, and then I'm going to be using some canola oil to cook my chicken in. I have some browning right here, and then my seasonings. I have a combination of seasonings. Feel free to use whatever seasonings you want, but this is what I prefer. So I have my Tony Creoles. I have some pink Himalayan salt, which I may not use that because my Tony Creoles has salt in it. I have some garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. I'm using complete seasoning. I have some ketchup, and then I'm also going to be using some garlic paste. Normally I would use like some fresh minced garlic, but don't have any, so I'm going to be using a garlic paste, and use whatever garlic you want. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So now what I'm going to do is, off camera, go ahead and prep my chicken, and I'm just going to basically let it soak in some cold water with vinegar and clean it really well, and then I'll pop back in. Alright family, so this is everything that I'm going to be using to make a chicken today. So I have 2 packs of chicken, wingettes, as well as thighs. I have some fresh thyme. These are my my vegetables and herbs that I'm going to be using. I have carrots, 2 different types of sweet bell peppers. I have 1 tomato, 1 medium onion. And then I'm going to be using some canola oil to cook my chicken in. I have some browning right here. And then my seasonings, I have a combination of seasonings. Feel free to use whatever seasonings you want, but this is what I prefer. So I have my Tony Creoles. I have some pink Himalayan salt, which I may not use that because my Tony Creoles has salt in it. I have some garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. I'm using complete seasoning. I have some ketchup, and then I'm also going to be using some garlic paste. Normally I would use like some fresh minced garlic, but don't have any, so I'm going to be using a garlic paste, and use whatever garlic you want. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So now what I'm going to do is, off camera, go ahead and prep my chicken, and I'm just going to basically let it soak in some cold water with vinegar and clean it really well, and then I'll pop back in. Alright family, so I have my chicken here nice and clean. Okay, so I have them in this bowl. I'm just going to set this off to the side. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up all my my vegetables and herbs that's going to go in the pot. So I washed off my carrots, and I've already skinned them. So I'm just going to go ahead . I'm going to add all the vegetables and everything to this pot. My chicken, like that. Add my onions. I'm going to add like a couple of sprigs of the thyme. Okay, so add that to the pot and turn this water off, y'all. And this may end up being a voiceover because there's so much noise going on in the background that I have no control over. So I'm just going to get in now and just, mix everything really well. And start adding my seasonings now. Add all my seasonings. And again, I say season your food to your liking. Okay, so I'm going to add some browning. Okay, so now I'm going to cover this and let it sit in the refrigerator and marinate for about 2 hours, and then we'll come back in and continue with the video. Alright family, so now our chicken has been marinating for about 2 hours. Here we go. So now what I'm going to do is I have my pot here on the stove. Let me just pan y'all down here. Okay, so now to my pot, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this canola oil. And I would say about, okay, that's about 1/4 cup. Okay? And so I'm going to allow my oil to heat up, and then once it's heat, I'm going to go ahead and start browning my chicken. Alright, so as you can hear the popping, so which means our grease is nice and hot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding pieces of chicken here, and you want to make sure you don't add your vegetables in. You just want the meat, okay? So start frying your pieces and browning them. Okay, so again, just make sure you remove your onions and peppers. You just want all chicken. Okay, so this is how they look. I can even add a couple of wings in there because I still have space. So I'm just going to add a couple of wings in here as well. Smells good, y'all. Smells good. Okay, so now I have my flame on like a medium to high heat. So I'm going to allow these to brown. I'm going to allow these to brown and then I'll pop back in when I'm going to turn them over so you can see how they look. Alright family, so this is how our first batch of chicken is looking. I want to get that nice and brown on it. Okay, that's how it looks. Alright, so our first batch of chicken is done. So I'm just going to remove it. Put it off to the side. This is how it looks. So now I'm just going to continue on. Add the wings in now and brown them as well. Ooh, it smells so good in here. I got a piece of onion in there. I'm going to remove that because I don't want it to burn. Okay, so now I have all the pieces in here, so I have my vegetables left. So now just do the same process. I'm going to allow these to brown, and then once they're brown, we'll continue on. Alright family, so I had to switch up cameras and everything. So the second batch of our chicken is done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add all our vegetables to the same pot. Mix that around. I'm going to add the remainder of the chicken. Add those back to the pot. Okay, I'm going to pour all that juice in there as well. Some. Okay, so mix that around. Now in this pan that I had the chicken marinating in, I'm just going to go ahead and add some hot water to this because I want to actually get out the remainder of the seasoning. Let me just pan your back some. Okay, so I just added some hot water to this. And I'm just going to mix this around really well. And then I'm going to also add this to the pot. Right? Just get that mixed around some. It smells so good. So delicious. So I'm just going to add just a little more of this hot water to this. And then now also I'm going to go in with my ketchup that I thought I had out already. So now I'm going to add some ketchup to this and just eyeball it. This is about maybe like a cup. And now I'm just going to mix this in really well. And then what I'm going to do now is just put a lid on this and leave it at like a like a medium to low heat, and just going to allow this to cook real slow for about 25 minutes, okay? And then we'll pop back in and check on it and see how it's doing. But yeah, it smells so good. I love, look at all the beautiful colors. And I'm excited for this, okay? So I'm just gonna cover this up, and as I said, we'll check back in on it in about 15 minutes to give it a good stir. Okay, family, so it's been about 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna go ahead in and stir our brown stew. So this is how it looks so far. Smells so delicious. And then at this point, if you want to taste it to make sure your seasonings are to your liking, you can do so and make whatever adjustments at this time. So but we're doing pretty good. So now I'm going to cover this and allow this to go for about another 10-15 minutes. All right, family. So here we are. Our brown stewed chicken is done. Yes, my gravy is a nice consistency. It's not too thick and it's not too watery. Look at that. Yes, honey. See all my vegetables, my carrots. Ooh, it smells so good and it tastes delicious. Yeah. So I'm about to plate this and wrap up this video. Alright, family, so this is the end of our video. So as you can see, I plated the food. I have you a little close, so let me just pan back some. Pan you back just a little bit. So there we are. So I have my brown stewed chicken. I made some rice and peas to go with that, as well as some plantains on the side. And y'all, when I tell you the food tastes so good, it smells so good. Oh man, once again, I really enjoyed making this video. So family, if you have enjoyed it as well, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, like and share, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Bye.